Mama home from the gym. Baby want to roast. Baby want to scratch. He loves to lay on the hot tile or the warm tile and get some scratches. Yes. Yes. Is it a happy baby? Yes. Yes. Oh. Can I have that on the internet for the baby? Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Is that nice? Does that feel good to the baby? Yes. It feels nice to the baby. Was that a good walk? Was it a good walk? You look tired. Okay, alternate introduction. Hey, hi, hello. I don't know if you'll have another introduction or if this is it, but it is Tuesday. So, second day of this week. I did not do my decluttering yesterday, so I have to do today and yesterday. And I started this morning off not good because I couldn't find any clean sports bras. I had to wear another one that I don't usually wear, and it didn't fit because I've gained weight. And I was staring in the mirror looking at my body, and I was disgusted. And I was just eating them. I was gonna say a bone, but I guess it's a bone. I don't know, it's cow trachea. Whatever. Having a protein shake because I'm like, I've got to modify my eating habits. I am tired of this meat sack that I'm in. Anyway, change of plans for this week's video. I was going to focus on books that were I had checked out from the library, mostly romance. So I started reading one, and the people, I don't know if it's a romance or if it's just an erotica, it was recommended to me, but the dude is 40 and the girl's 18, and I'm like, nah, no. And she's at this Catholic school and he's a priest. I don't think so. I got like 10% in. I was like, I don't think I like this. Jessica, do you always wear gray? Pretty much, but I do have on black sweatpants today and not gray. So, the other week I asked my patrons romances they would recommend to me, and so the ones that were already readily available at the library, I borrowed and I requested the other ones. So for this week, I have at least 3, maybe 4. I don't know if I'll get to all of them that were recommended by my patrons, and I started one today, and it's the boyfriend material, I think. The boyfriend material, I'll put up the cover here, and I'm like 15% into it, and it's really funny so far. And it is a gay romance, and it's fake dating. And one guy is really just like all over the place, kind of chaotic, life really not together, and the other guy is really the opposite. I don't know if you would consider this a grump sunshine, maybe, but he's just very like, his life's orderly. He's a lawyer or a barrister because it is set in London, and you know, he just has it together. So they had their first interaction and it was hilarious, and then there was just some text messages which were really funny. So I'm gonna get back to that. I am not doing anything else. Like, I went to the gym this morning and I'm gonna wash some clothes, but that's it. I'm not cleaning, I'm not filming, I'm not editing, I'm just reading, and I hopefully will finish this book today and I can tell you how I feel about it. So that's my plan for this week: reading romances recommended to me by my patrons, and hopefully they have good taste. Cheers. Bonjour mes amours. I probably said that wrong. I was trying to say good morning my loves. So it is Wednesday. I don't think I updated you yesterday. I spent the majority of the day reading, and I did 2 loads of laundry, but yeah, that's kind of all I did. But I've been feeling not great, and like, I don't know what it is. It's not like I have a cold, although I do still have an annoying cough. I just feel, I mean, I'm always tired, but I feel even more like extremely fatigued. My hips hurt, my back hurts, my neck hurts, my head hurts, and I'm also very stubborn, so I don't want to call. I literally started calling to make a doctor's appointment, then I hung up. Why am I like this? So this morning I woke up with a headache. Love that for me. Can I leave this? And so it's like 9:30. I just had my breakfast. I had waffles. Are we surprised? So I would have finished boyfriend material last night if it hadn't been for just supreme exhaustion. Because I was reading, and then I heard Andrew be like, call my name, and I was like, and he's like, you fell asleep. And I'm like, no. And it was like 11 something. So I have like 25% left. I am loving this book. Like, so the setup for it is that, wow, did I just remember? Luke is his dad is like a famous musician, but then he also kind of went off the rails, and so he's like, you know, kind of a mess, but now he's like making a comeback. And his mom had like her time in the sun, but it was only during the 80s. And so he's like, I don't know if you would call him like a C-list celebrities kid, but anytime, like I told you, this is set in London, he's out doing something, it's gonna end up in like Daily Mail or, you know, the tabloids. And then the other guy's name is Oliver, and he is very put together. He went to, you know, nice schools. He went to Oxford. He is a barrister. It's very put together. Luke is very like out there and, you know, more of a lively gay. And Oliver is very much like a very, you know, quiet gay, if you will. And they do talk about, like, Oliver talks about, you know, feeling like he doesn't really relate to, you know, maybe like people who are at Pride, or they're watching Drag Race in one part of it. Like, he's felt like sometimes he hasn't belonged in the space with other gay people because he's not as, excuse me, like loud and out. And Oliver is just so sweet. Like, he's just so very, what's the word? He is like attentive. He is intentional with his words and his I'm just like melting reading it. But then I was freaking crying on the couch last night because Luke is a mess, right? But so am I. And so although I am obviously not a gay man, Luke has been betrayed by people in the past who, you know, he's dated, and then, or people maybe he's hooked up with and they've gone to the tabloids. And so he's a lot of trust issues and, you know, not thinking he's worthy, and then the issues with his parents. And I'm like, and he was like spilling his feelings to Oliver, and I was like, oh my God, but like, I'm relating, Luke. And I was, it was getting me my feels. So needless to say, I will have to look up who recommended this one, because shout out to you. I mean, I have 25% left, but I'm sure that it's, I don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna be the third act breakup, but I am just in love. And there's another one after this called Husband Material. I don't know if that's a different couple, but I just love this so much. And I love their friends. Like, I love it. So anyway, I'm gonna finish that today. But then, like, I cannot, this house can wait no more. It's a mess. I need a vacuum. I need to do more laundry. Oh my God. So the second book that I'm gonna listen to or read, I can't think of the title, I'll put it here, but the audiobook was available. So I got the audio. So I'm going to clean and listen to the audio of the second one after I finish this one. So I'm gonna clean up my dishes, and then I'm going to just go lay down. Actually, I'm gonna have a Red Bull because my head hurts, and maybe it's caffeine because I didn't have any caffeine yesterday. Finish Boyfriend Material. I could tell you my rating, and then I'm going to start the audiobook of the second one and get to cleaning. Also, I am 3 days behind on my declutter schedule. And it's not like I haven't wanted to get rid of stuff, I just physically have not wanted to go do it. Like, there's plenty of stuff. So I have to catch up on Monday, Tuesday, and today. And I think if I do the math right, which I probably did it wrong, I have 36 things I need to get rid of today. So I'm definitely gonna do that today, because I mean, if I keep waiting, I'm gonna have like 100 things by the end of the week. So, okay, that's the plan. That's what we're doing, and I'll see you later. Okay, I just finished Boyfriend Material. Obsessed. Obsessed. He loved it so much. Oh, they had me in my feelings up to that last page. Oh my God. And then I looked it up because I saw when I was looking on Goodreads for this first one that there was a Husband Material, and I was like, please follow these characters. And it does, but it doesn't come out till August. I might need to go on NetGalley and request an art because I need it in my life. I definitely want to buy a copy of this, and the feels, both of them just were going through things that I'm just like, I relate to. Oliver has issues with like his parents and like living up to their expectations. I'm like, wow, same. And they both, you know, like expressing their feelings. It was so good and so funny. Like, I was just cackling. Luke's friends, the it just was great. I need this to be a movie. Like, this would be such a good movie. I need it in my life. Oh my God, I just love them so much. And when I said that, so Oliver's a barrister, and then Luke works at a like a nonprofit fundraising company, and they're very different, right? And I think if you don't get along with like Luke's kind of his inner, because it is, I will say, my only two qualms is it is kind of long for a romance, but like I didn't mind it because I was going with it, and they're two events, like, you know, they both are being each other's things for each event. I don't know, I could probably see that being a critique, but I loved it. And then that you only get Luke's perspective. Like, I would have loved getting Oliver's perspective. So those are like my two big things. But if you don't like I saw Bethany read this, and she's described Luke as like a gay British Lorelai, very much like a running, just saying all these things, little quips, just very chatty and sarcastic. And if you don't get along with that kind of humor, then this may not be for you. Obviously, humor is subjective, but I loved it. I was cackling. I was like, I was crying. I was rooting for them. Like, so shout out to my patron. Wow, I didn't even look to see who recommended this to me. I will look, but thank you so much, because I had seen this and I was like, I didn't look further into it. My heart. So, yay! Now I'm gonna start the other one. Again, I don't know what it's called. And but I'm gonna start the audio and start cleaning. Nigel is being such a butt. He's standing by the door. He doesn't need to go outside. He wants to go outside because the neighbor's dog is outside. He wants to bark at it, and he thinks I'm fool. No, he's gonna stand at that door and whine. Actually, he's gonna go back in his crate while I clean. Wait, can you hear him? I did freeze him a Kong, so I'll give that to him while I start cleaning. But oh my God. Oh, look at Oliver. I love them. Okay, it's later. It's like almost 1:51, and so I was cleaning upstairs and putting up some laundry, and so I went through my closet. I also cleaned out Nigel's toy box that had a bunch of junk. So I don't know how much stuff I have. I have to make up for Monday, Tuesday, and today, and I'm bad at math, so I'm going to add, it was 11, 12, 13. Okay, I need to get rid of 36 things today. And this might be enough stuff right here, but I don't know. So let's see. So I have this shirt and these shorts that don't fit anymore. And that I waited too long to send them back. And it sucks because I really wanted these shorts, but at the time I was smaller when I ordered them, because they like have this spandex underneath and a pocket. I don't know if you can see that, but they were a medium, and even then I was smaller than I am now, and a medium was too small, so they're definitely not gonna fit now. And then this shirt, and it was too small. It's gonna like suffocate my arms. So that's two things, and I mean, never worn, so definitely gonna try to sell those because they were a little more pricey. Here, come on. No, come on. Going outside. Go outside, bye. Go on now. Get it. Go on. Okay. This bed is like a Christmas bed. It's lasted us 2 Christmases, but it needs to go because I washed it and that came out. So what was that, 29? So this is 30. This goes with it. 31. 32. This is old. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So wow, that's already 39 things. So well, I made my number. So all of this is trash. Literally these pants ripped, and then he wanted to chew them, so we just let him chew these pants. And there's ripped toys. He ate, like, I thought this was gonna be super durable, and then he started getting little pieces out of it. I was so mad. So I'm gonna throw all this stuff away. This is extra trash that I wasn't counting, and then I'm gonna go through these clothes and decide which ones are worth like trying to put up to sell for a little bit, and which ones I'm just gonna put in my big old donation bag. Yeah, so caught up. Look at this. Look, you see this doll, Brittany? Okay. So I'm caught up, and yeah, it was so easy. Like, and that was just my main closet. I also have stuff in the closet in my library room, and I haven't even gone through my shoes. I still have a lot of stuff in my book room. Still have a whole closet, so getting it out of here. Okay, I forgot to update you on this book. I still don't know what it's called. 25% into it, and it's fine, but I'm not feeling. So this one is a sapphic romance. So the setup is we have, I don't know how old she's supposed to be, maybe in her late 30s. Her name is Jo, and she's basically been famous since she was a child. She was an actress, and now she's like a director, producer, whatever. And her assistant that she has is named, I don't know her name, Emma. And she asked Emma to go to an award show with her because there's rumors that she wants to like avoid. So she was like, if I bring someone, maybe that'll deflect. And so at one point she like, they get a picture taken together, or like there's a picture taken of them and they look really cozy, and people are making rumors that they're dating. And so they're both queer, but not out, or at least, not out to the public. And, so Jo won't say anything to the press because she's like, I've never talked about my sex life. I'm not going to talk about it now. So they have these dating rumors, and I don't know. I just don't feel much from it yet. I'm going to give it a little bit more time and see. And if not, I might just deal with it. Ugh. But I'm going to go throw this stuff away and then go see what this whiny baby wants. And I need to make myself something to eat. Good night. Hey, it's me. Looking crusty, but I just wanted to provide us a tip that if you're having a relatively good day and you want to ruin it, what you should do is get your body composition measured and let the BMI scale tell you that you are, let me double check the numbers here. That you're obese. So just wanted to throw that out there. If you're like, why should I continue to have a good day, decent day, or if you want to make your day shittier than it already is, get your body composition measured. So they'll tell you your weight, how much body fat you have, fat mass, total body water, basal metabolic rate, visceral fat rating, and your BMI. So didn't want to gatekeep, I just wanted to share. Okay, it is Thursday, and I put a bra on and combed my hair so that I could film a video. And then like 15 minutes into the video, I wasn't feeling it. And then so I started trying to film another video, and 10 minutes into that, I wasn't feeling it. And so I just am like, oh, guess I don't feel it. Guess I don't feel it. But anyway, so I'm feeling shitty about myself after that body composition, which I told you earlier, little secret, no gatekeeping. If you want to feel shitty about yourself, get your body composition measured. And I went to the grocery store after the gym and got, healthier foods. Reading update. So that book I was reading that I forgot who recommended, I'm so bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I don't know. Did I take a screenshot of the book y'all recommended? I sure didn't. Something to talk about. I DNF'd at 41%. I just didn't care. Like, I wasn't feeling anything for them as individuals or together, and I just kind of was bored. And I felt that way at 25%, and I kept going and got to 41% and still was like, not for me. So I let that go. Now, the next one was supposed to be a Kennedy Ryan book, and I think real, maybe. But then I got a notification from my library for the Worst Best Man, I think by Mia Sosa, which I heard great things about. So I was like, yeah. So I'm gonna pause from my patrons recommendations, and I started this one, and I'm having a lot of fun so far. I got like 25% in last night is when I started it. So that my plan is to go take my bra off and go lay on the couch and read that, and hopefully finish that today, and then go back to my patrons recommendations, because I did want to read, well, at least 3, and I did attempt to and didn't have time. So I definitely, at least for the weekend, want to read one more patron recommendation for this vlog. I don't think I've done a lot else. I don't know. Sometimes I'm struggling today. But anyway, I'm gonna get rid of like 14 things today, and I've got plenty of stuff. So I'll do that at some point later. But I used to only be into V-necks, but as like the more I've gained weight, and I've always had broad shoulders, I feel like none of them fit right. But this is just like, I don't even know. It might have been in the I think it's in the men's section at Abercrombie, because like, look how long this sleeve is. I cannot stand how they cut women's shirts, but I kind of like this, just like, is it called a crew neck? I don't know. I kind of just like this up here. Although I used to like to have the girls up. I haven't had a good fitting bra in I don't know how long, because, and I keep gaining weight, so they just keep getting bigger. I have a lot of issues. I really hope when we move I can find a good therapist, because I need help. I mean, my medication does some things, but I need somebody to talk to. I need help. Anyway, see, right now, normally feeling bad about myself, I would just go get my lemon Oreos and lay on the couch, and I can't do that. I mean, I could, but then I'm gonna feel even worse about myself. So maybe I'll just make maybe I'll make a protein shake. Oh my god. I'm truly gonna be, it's like, my battery's dying, so that's it. Bye. Okay, kind of spoiler for The Worst Best Man, but like, I just got so mushy at this part. So the guy, Max, says to the girl, Lena, he said, "This is the last thing, but it's an important one. I wish you would see the potential in us." "I know it's hard to see me with new eyes, especially given our history, but there's something here. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's strong enough that I don't want to shut the door on us. It's a big ask, I know, and it's complicated. There are probably a dozen reasons why we shouldn't even try, and maybe you can't see yourself being with me, but I want you to know that if there's any chance for us, I'll take it. Goodbye." Goodbye. What? Oh, God. Wow. Wow. I'm convinced my period must be starting, because this is crazy. Like, I usually don't be crying. I just have like a few minutes left. Wow. He calls her baby. Oh God. Sometimes that is annoying, like babe or baby, but I hear it. I hear how he means it. Oh God. I love love. This is beautiful. Okay, I just finished, and I'm sorry. I'm in love. Max. Oh my God. Okay, I need it as a movie. It's another one. I need it as a movie. I don't know. I may never leave the romance genre. It just feels so good when people end and it's happy. I need to take Nigel on a little walk, but I'm just like in my feelings. It's gotta be a 5-star. Let me see. Okay, hold on. I know. Somebody's excited to brush their teeth. Excuse me, hold on. Need to wait. favorite part. Come here. Come here. You know how this works. Come on. Ah, sit down. Come here. Nigel, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You gotta get in there. Get some teeth, okay? Let me get the bag. Thank you. Okay, good job. Let me get it. All right. Let me get this one. Get this one. Good job. Okay. Down here. Good boy. Okay, let me get it. Good boy. And that is brushing teeth with Nigel. Hello. So I finished The Worst Best Man. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And I loved it. I did, and it has under a 4-star rating. So I was nervous, but I had always heard good things about it. I just was like, I was, you know, something I was gonna get to eventually, but it came in from a library, so this wasn't a patron pick, but I just went with it, and I'm so glad. I was just like, oh, Max, oh. I was just feeling my feelings. I don't know if my period's about to start, but Max. And he was such a good compliment to Lena. He really broke down her walls. And when the spice was spicing, it was spicing, okay? It was steaming up the walls, all right? It was good. It was good. Oh yeah, it was good. I read someone's review that said something about the pacing, and I didn't feel like the pacing was off. I read it rather quickly. It is under 400 pages, which is like ideal for a romance. I don't know. I'm trying to think of critiques. Maybe in the beginning, maybe in the beginning that Lena is kind of, because of her personality, she's just not super like expressive or open or whatever, but I don't know. I just like flew through it. Her family was hilarious. His friend was hilarious. And I don't think I even told y'all what it was about. So the book, Lena is a wedding planner. And the story, like literally the first chapter, Lena gets left at the altar essentially. She was supposed to be marrying Andrew, and Andrew has a younger brother, Max. And on the wedding morning, when everybody's already ready, Andrew, the groom, sends a text to Max, his brother, saying, everything you said last night was true. I don't really think me and Lena should get married. Can you tell her for me? Like, literally just dips and tells his brother, can you tell her for me? So, of course, he delivers the bad news, so she hates him and his brother. Fast forward like 3 years, and Lena, wedding planner, she gets approached at this wedding because someone's like really impressed with how the wedding was put together, and they work for this big like a hotel group, and they want her to come in about a job opportunity. And so Andrew and Max both work at their mother's marketing firm, who are trying to get in with more business with this hotel group. And so they're put together like this, and they end up having to work together. Somebody else and Andrew and Lena has to work with Max, and it goes from there. And I loved it. I love the wedding planning aspects. I loved them and their like jokes and them being petty against one another. They're like watching them realize their feelings, their flirtations, their sexy times. And then when the emotions towards the end, when they were like, no, and she was like, and he was like, and then being like, yes, and I was like, yes! If that can tell you that I really liked it. So if that helps you choose the romance book, man, that was great. I'm gonna get rid of 14 things today. So I have some random stuff that I brought down, also from my bathroom. Like I had more stuff to get rid of. I have 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, perfect. 14. Yay, me. So all of this is just gonna recycling, or not recycling, donation. And I didn't tell you to get that rope out his toy box. I cleaned out his toy box and now he can find stuff easier. This is gonna go in the trash. The rest is gonna go in my donation bag. Look at us. Look at us, huh? Who would have thought? And it's funny because when I was cleaning out my drawer yesterday, I ended up taking out a bunch of old underwear that don't fit anymore, which obviously I'm just gonna throw away. And also a bunch of socks that I don't want. So I didn't even count those. I'm lightening up my life. So that's it for me today. Probably, I will tell you what book I'm starting tomorrow, but for the rest of the evening, I'm gonna watch TikToks and TV. I probably watch The Gilded Age. Do I have anything else I need to read that's pressing? No. Okay, bye. Ignore my punching bag. Hello. Say hi. It's Friday and I've already gone to the gym. I'm about to take this one on a walk. Gonna go on a long walk, so hopefully he can be tired. He never gets tired. He's only truly tired out when he plays with a dog all day. I'm like, you need a sibling. Maybe when we move, we'll get him a sibling. So I originally was gonna film a video yesterday, wasn't feeling it to put up today. And I finished a book last night. So I at least just wanna read one more of my Patreon picks, but I have the weekend, Andrew's out of the country. And so I think I'm gonna use today to get ahead. I'm gonna need some caffeine. I need to put a Red Bull in the freezer. But I'm gonna take Nigel on a nice long walk. And then I have video ideas because so I need to film. We're going to Ireland on the 12th of May through the 19th. So I want to have videos up for that time and just start getting ahead. So I at least want to get like my goal. I'm not gonna go too 3 videos. I would like to get 3 videos filmed today. Not necessarily edited, but filmed. That would feel really good because at least I'd have 2 for next week. And then depending on how I feel, I could just like keep filming to be ahead is what I need to do, but I'm just very bad at it. So that's my goal today. Take Nigel on a nice long walk, film 3 videos. That's the big thing. You know what? Actually, I may edit tonight because I need to start putting together these vlog clips. Maybe I'll do sprints. So maybe I'll do just like productivity reading sprints or whatever, because I haven't done that in a while. And then I can also work on editing and socialize. And then it also is content up on my channel today. So I'm gonna go do that. Today we are on day 15. Still got plenty of stuff to get rid of. This is amazing, I'm loving it. So Nigel, tell them bye-bye, we go on a walk. Nigel, say goodbye, say bye-bye, say bye-bye. Nigel, say bye-bye. Hey there, we're back again. I just realized I came back downstairs and I did not change. Ugh. I have a bra on and this isn't my lounge shirt, but we're here for day 15, I believe, which was very easy. Yes, day 15. I've got a lot of random stuff out of my library again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we went over 16 things today. Wow. Some of these dresses I might put up and like try to sell for a few dollars because they were definitely when I was significantly smaller. And so who knows, some of these high school girls might be able to wear them. Their mom might buy them for a couple bucks. $5 dress sale. So we'll see, but another day down. I feel like my videos always look like one day because I wear like the same jacket for a few days, but it's later on Saturday. I have not done much today and I've got like, I don't know, I'm just feeling not great right now. So I laid down to read. I don't know what time I told y'all I was gonna read. I ended up FaceTiming Andrew because he's in the States right now, and excuse me, I'm cooking. I've just been feeling lonely because he's not here. But I sat down, like I got off FaceTime and it was like maybe 10 to 4 or to 5. So it was like 4:50-ish, 5 o'clock. And then I woke up at 7:17. So I did not get much reading done. And it's not the writing in this. I don't know if I want to read this right now because I've been reading rom-coms and this is definitely not. It's just a contemporary romance. And so I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm feeling it. Like I want something light and funny. And so I did get in Dating Dr. Dill, I think from the library, which was not another patron recommendation. So I've tried 3 patron books so far. Wait, no I didn't. Wait, I read Boyfriend Material, which was a patron pick. What else did I do? Oh, I tried that other, I tried that other one that I DNF'd, and then I read The Best Horseman, which wasn't a patron pick. So I'm like, I was trying to read 3, but all of the rest of the ones that they recommended that were more rom-com-y aren't available at the library. Like I'm on the wait list. So I don't know. I'm trying to make my dinner. Well, I am making my dinner, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm feeling lonely. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's Sunday and I was like, I need to wash my hair or film a video. So I'm gonna film a video. I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow after the gym, but I just like washed my face, put on sunscreen, put my chin. So I'm gonna put on a little makeup, a little light coverage before I film my wrap up because it's May 1st and I am not gonna go down the spiral that I'm going in up here about how fast time is. How is it May 1st of 2022? May 1st. I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. It's almost mid-year freak out time. Like I'm about to freak out. But anyway, so I'm gonna throw on a little light coverage, maybe add some to these wretched brows, and then change my top obviously and film my wrap up, and then I'll have 4 videos. No, I have 5 because I filmed one the other week. I have 5 videos filmed. Who is she? I don't know. And I need to edit at least 2 of them. I definitely want to edit my wrap up and then this vlog because today is Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to read anything and finish it today. So that's the goal. Nothing too wild. And I didn't do my decluttering yesterday. So I have to do yesterday and today. So that'll probably be the other thing you see today. I have like 33 things to get rid of, which is fine. I'm gonna go through my shoes. And then I am gonna go back into my library because there's a mess. So yeah, I'm gonna try to look cuter and then go film my video. All right, so I've got these poster boards. There are 4 that I'm throwing out. And then I've got these random shoe boxes to get rid of. So that's 4, 8. And then I've got the shoes that I'm getting rid of here. And those are 8 pairs. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This was wrapping paper. 25. There might have been something under there. 26, 27, I'm counting it. 28, my short stint in grad school. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. How much stuff did I need today? 33, 34, 35. 36. Oh wow. Well, it's all going. If you don't want to count the little things, that's my stuff for today. So some of this is trash, some is donation. Yeah, it's really trash or donation. And it's so funny, I found this old tablet I used to have. It was so clean down here, and now this has become I've cleaned upstairs to only bring it downstairs. But I found my old Samsung tablet, and I still had the charger, so I plugged it in, and it's charging. I'm like, I don't even know if it works. I don't need it, I have an iPad, but I'm just interested to see if it works. So, done for today and yesterday. So go me. Now I just need to get it out the house. Well, that'll do it, folks. I haven't done any reading today. I've been doing stuff, editing, whatever. So no reading. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's Sunday. yeah, it's Sunday. So I read The Worst Best Man, which was 5 stars. Boyfriend Material, 5 stars. I DNF'd something to talk about. And I started Real by Kennedy Ryan. And I wanted a rom-com, so I didn't get too far into that. Was that all I read this week? I felt like I read more, but what I did read, I did love. So I do have some other Patreon picks, but they were just, I'm waiting for them from the library. So that's it. Got rid of more stuff. I still have not taken out my trash and recycling for today, but it was raining. It was raining, and so I am going to finish up, put this final clip in the vlog, and then I'm gonna have dinner because I am actually doing sprints tonight. I already scheduled it. I'm doing them with Angela, and tomorrow we start another vlog. So thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know how your week went. Got any plans this upcoming week? If you got any stuff that you got rid of. Stay blessed, hydrated, moisturized, and sunscreen. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.